This right here is the Stablego Lightweight Exoskeleton, and if you've been following this channel, you know that by now I have already tested quite a few of these robotics and exoskeleton devices. Now every product claims to make walking easier, but they all take a different approach. Now today in this video we're putting the Stablego exoskeleton to the test to see how it compares to the other exoskeletons that I've reviewed by now. So let's check out what makes it different and if this is actually a product that I would genuinely recommend. And of course only after using it in actual real-world situations. So we'll be looking at everything starting from comfort to ease of use to the actual walking assistance. We will climb stairs, hills, look at the performance behind it. So let's put it on ASAP and let's find out what it can actually do. There we have the box. The other sides are blank, but here we have this awesome statement. And here on the top, that's shiny right there, we have the device and also the name and best features. So let me open it up. So we have this on the top, very nice greeting. Then we have padding, and here we have the actual device itself, as well as some accessories in here and also in here, so right there. Then a few boxes and the actual exoskeleton in here. So the box is now empty, so let's move on right away. Everything is nicely packed up, wrapped up. So in here, check that out, we have this triangle strap. Then this right here, that's the charging station. Power in right here, contacts, and also nice rubber feet on the bottom. And lastly we have the battery right there. So check this out, here it is with the contacts and then all the specs and the small print right there. Then here this little envelope with the paperwork in here, and this right here is a user manual. It will fold out like that, and we have this on the other side, and we also have this box. And in here we have the certificate of conformity, and then also the cable for the wall outlet and also the charger. Really nice LED indicator and all the specs right there. So that's it. Shoulder strap right here, we even have a reflective surface, and the exoskeleton itself, it's right here. It is super compact and it folds up to a very tiny footprint. Battery holder right there. Really nice buckle and articulation. Wow. So let's just unfold it, and there it is. Really nice build quality. Here we have more reflective surfaces so that you're even visible in the dark. Very nice touches. Huge articulation, by the way. Really smooth, and the design is amazing. So let's take a close look. This exoskeleton is very adjustable and user-friendly. So starting here on the back, we have two of these levers, and with this you can pull this out and perfectly make it fit to your hip. So from 44 to 38 and less. Here we have a little carrying strap, and then on the back, well, on the other side actually, as you can see, we have really nice and thick padding to ensure a high usage comfort, of course. So no pressure points whatsoever. The fabric is top notch, perfect stitching, reflective surface. Here the small print of the battery holder. Then here we have the plus and minus button. And on the other side, we have the on off as well as the LED indicator right there. And the articulation, as I said, pretty huge. Almost 180 degrees, and the leg support itself has a swivel right here as well. Really nice paint job, super light, fixed with screws. And then down here, the actual leg strap itself, it's also able to pivot as well as rotate. It's a great mechanism. It's not a ball in here, it's a two-way swivel. And right here we also have a quick release, held in place magnetically. Really nice. And here again, adjustability from both sides, and feels great to the touch. So I'm pretty sure that wearing it will be an awesome feeling. So talking about wearing it, obviously I have no idea, but I want to test how intuitive it actually is. So I guess first part would just be to try if I can fit it on like that. Boom. Now in my case, it's actually already fitting me pretty well. Now I could adjust here on the back, but I really like this snug and tight fit. I guess I need to move it down a bit. And now all that's left, pulling off the quick release and then over the leg, just like that. That was super fast and it's fitting me perfectly straight out of the box. Now, of course, I would need to find out how to wear it perfectly, maybe like move it a bit up or down, but just like that, I can already feel it's already fitting me quite well, and that's a good thing. And talking about the articulation, it's huge. So I guess I won't run into problems when it gets to my movements. And as expected, no pressure points whatsoever, even though it is super tight. Now all that's left would be to insert the battery, and now I can demonstrate the actual operation. So right here, it's also really nice to pull this out. Can't lose it, can't drop it. A very nice design. So I will now charge it up all the way, and I will see you in a bit. So simply sliding in the battery, and now right there we can turn it on by just pressing and holding it. So check this out. We are fully charged up.
Improperly worn. Please restart and try again.
And it will also detect that you're actually not wearing it. Amazing safety precautions in here. 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So there are 6 levels of total adjustability of assistance, and as you can see, putting it on is super easy and super fast. Same of course when you want to take it off. So getting in and out of this guy is a breeze. Stablego does have a Bluetooth connected app. However, when the terrain changes outdoors, there is no need to adjust the settings through the app or manually switch gears. The device automatically adapts to different terrain. It's super intuitive. You just turn it on. Right? And then you can adjust the assistance. Wow, that's a completely different feeling. It's pulling your legs up, and that's just assistance 1, but you can already feel a great help coming from this device. So
5, 6.
Now on 6, it's really pulling your legs up. It's actually funny when you walk like that. Wow, that is crazy. That feels super futuristic, and I still need to get used to this. Wow, check this out.
Tipping detected. Start walking.
It will detect the tipping as well. So it's very comfortable. It's super lightweight. It's just amazing how it will sense how you walk. It's super adaptive. So their technology is absolutely amazing. The sensing is incredibly accurate and just precise. So that's just assistance 2. So now imagine I'm on a job, just walking around, doing an inspection. The assistance is smooth, the fit is comfortable. Well, you can hardly feel it because it's that light. And you can just take it straight out of the box, put it on, and it will work. The learning curve is pretty much 0. Just put it on and it's doing the job perfectly. And now I'm really curious what it will feel like to walk upstairs. Look at that. That is incredible. I'm literally feeling like a cyborg. And with this, walking is just no effort at all. So I'm still on my inspection, and let's start with something easy. So these are, you can hardly call them steps. Wow. So now let's go all the way up to 6. Let's go all the way up to 6.
6.
And let's see what will happen now. So you will actually get assistance in both directions, moving your legs up and down. It will also give you like somewhat of a break when you go downstairs, and it actually works the best when you go for large strides. So when you go for small ones, okay, never mind, it will actually also work nicely with small ones, but when you go for longer strides, wow, then you can really feel it. Just makes a lot of sense with the longer strides. So now these are real stairs. Wow. That's crazy. I hate these stairs because these are actually much steeper or like higher, taller than regular stairs. But with this one, it's no effort at all. And you can run up, walk up, and the effort is reduced literally to a minimum. It actually looks really cool from the side. Here you can see it working perfectly. And of course, it's the same for any incline situation. It's just helping me up this incline. And it's feeling super comfortable. It's so nice, I love it. Yeah, now let's go for a bit of a longer walk. One more thing that I want to add is the noise. It's very, very silent, as you can hear. It's not annoying at all. Great design, super low noise, amazing assistance. What more do you want? It might not look like it, but this is actually a quite steep of an incline. But this thing is helping me up, especially on the max setting, without any effort. And usually by now, I'm like testing this for 10 minutes at least. I would already feel my legs at least a little bit, not necessarily getting tired, but at least I would feel like I would feel the walk. But with this on, wow, it's just incredible. And especially on steeper inclines like this one, you can just feel your legs getting heavier really quickly, but no signs of that at all thanks to this. So my biggest takeaway for now would be that it doesn't replace your movement, it simply makes it less tiring. And whether it's on straights or slopes like this, it will actually adapt to the environment instantly, and according to the terrain it will adjust the output accordingly. And walking with this device just feels super natural. It's just like a second skin by now. Yeah, now that we have seen how it will perform in actually, well, in a real world use case scenario, let me explain how it actually works. So on the sides we have not only two motors, but also sensors that work in real time and pick up the motions and then basically tell you what to do, tell the motors what to do, in which direction to power your legs, and also how much power to add. And this combination of motors, sensors and AI-powered movement analysis makes it possible for this system to actually adapt to your everyday normal walking, whatever you're doing actually. Now, as you saw, you can decrease or increase the output power, and based on that the motors will also boost you more or less from 1 to 6. And on each of these settings, again, the assistance is also adaptive based on your body position, on your pace, on your stride, and also changes in the terrain. Goes without saying that the integrated AI is powerful, and mostly you don't even notice the changes in the background. It will simply adapt very smoothly, and it will always feel perfectly adapted to your walking and simply to all of your motions. It's just surprisingly natural. So who actually is this for? So after spending a day with this device attached to my hips, here is what I learned. Now, if you expect this to completely replace your physical efforts, then that's definitely not the right expectation. Instead, it is designed to additionally support your everyday movements and just make it feel less exhausting. At the end of the day, you will feel less fatigue. And I think this exoskeleton would actually be perfect for people who walk, for example, long distances. Additionally, if you have to cover a very hilly terrain, no matter the age. But of course, when you think about elderly citizens, this could also make a ton of sense. So my granddad, for example, he could use a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a support during his daily routines. It would make his day much easier. And as you saw, it's super easy to get it on and off. Everyone can do it, and you don't have to be a tech expert. It will simply do the thinking for you. We have the additional shoulder strap as well, but as you can see, the grip, there is no need for that actually. Yeah, and as these wearable robotics just keep on evolving, it is easy for me to see why technologies like these are attracting a lot of attention, not only from regular people or athletes, but also rehabilitation centers, research centers, and also professional care providers. But of course, if you have specific mobility concerns, then definitely talk to a healthcare professional. So the pros and cons, first of all, it's looking amazing, great design, it's super lightweight, it's very comfortable, and you can adjust it in a wide range. And the natural feeling while walking, as well as the adaptive nature of this, was really surprising and super pleasant. And then you can also fold it up to a very small footprint. And this way you can bring it with you wherever you go, and if you need the additional support, then just put it on. One of the cons that you might consider is if you put it on for the first time, you might have to adjust it, which will take like a minute. And if you're completely new to wearable devices, there is a bit of a learning curve. But as I said, with this one, this is pretty much the exception to the rule, at least in my opinion. And this device is actually best suited for regular daily activities like walking, for daily mobility, rather than actual high intensity activities. While this certainly can boost your total output in any scenario, this is clearly designed to give you an assist during non-athletic activities, basically. And again, this is designed as a support system, not to replace your actual movements. And with that in mind, if you just want to reduce your fatigue, keep you powered up, get a little bit of a boost, then this is actually amazing. And for this use case scenario, I can highly recommend it because this device is actually epic. Overall, I think that Stablego is a really interesting example of how these wearable robotic devices, aka exoskeletons, are getting more and more practical for everyday life. Right now, this is still a bit exotic, but trust me, this will become more and more a common occurrence. And if you want to find out more about this very lightweight exoskeleton from Stablego, Well, of course I have included the website as well as all the important product informations in the description. And if you like this video as well as this demonstration and this product, then I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. Yeah, and with that said, definitely check out all the links in the description if you're interested. I will list and link everything that's to know about this awesome device. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.